Today we're seeding native Missouri wildflowers. We have several species. The first large bag here is baby blue stem, pale purple coneflower, and a 23 species mix beyond. We're headed to the shed to load up the planter and make other preparations for sowing this wildflower seed. Now we're making some sawdust to use as a carrier for the baby blue stem seed. That's a very fluffy seed and needs a carrier. First batch of seed is loaded in the no-till planter, and we're headed out to this first small field. This field is approximately 1 acre, and we're going to sow this in a monoculture, pale purple coneflower. And we had a few problems with the planter as we started out. Because of the seed size, we weren't getting the coverage. As a matter of fact, few seeds were being dispersed at all. This took several passes, which caused a few problems. We adjusted this planter several times and still no luck. Finally, after a few passes, we started getting we started getting the seed placed. The problem with these multiple passes is the ground was starting to thaw, and the idea is just to place the seed on top of the ground, even though we're using a no-till planter. Mainly it's used to just place the seed on top of the ground. When you make multiple passes, it starts to squish in, and that affects the germination. Okay, after what seemed like a dozen passes, but I know it was only 4, we're wrapping up this small 1 acre field with a pale purple coneflower. And I have concerns about the germination rate on this because of the ground thawing and the multiple passes. I'm sure our tractor tires have pushed this seed further into the ground than required. Again, these wildflower seeds need to be placed just on top of the ground, and they need to stratify through the winter and go through a freezing, thawing process. Ideal process would be to have a little bit of snow right after placing in a hard freeze after placing these seeds. Wrapping up this little field, we'll head out to another field and try a different mix. No monoculture here. We'll do a 23 species native wildflower mix, plus we'll incorporate the baby blue stem fluffy seed with the shaving. This field is our last field, approximately 5 acres, 4 or 5 acres, and it went a lot better. The variety of seed passed through the planter much better, and I think we only made 2 passes on this to dispense all of the seed. Here's what we were hoping for. This is the next day, and we have a little bit of snow in the morning, but by later in the day, it starts to pick up, and into the evening even more. So this is ideal for the future germination of these wildflower seeds. Here we are the next day, and we received approximately 5 inches of snow, and now time will tell how we've done with the placement of these seeds in native grass, and we're looking forward to the germination of those. But it does take about 3 years for these to mature and develop. This is summer 2012. The Burr marigold's in bloom. Every month we get different species coming into bloom.